Color's a little odd. Color's a little odd. A lot of orange.
I'll check it on here as well.
There it is. That's the winner. That was a good lag. Ronnie laid into it a little better this time. He seemed to have more control of it. Oh, that's way. Oh, that's going to wind up pretty good. So you never know who's going to win the lag until the first person gets to the rail. We'll get that all figured out. I guess it's 9. Yeah. You want this recorded too or anything?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
This one on. That one's going. We are live on both.
All right, here we go. All right, we got a race to 9. BCA rules. Yeah, is that what? 11? All right, they're going to say they want to go to 11. They're going to do 11 BCA rules. I'll be refereeing. If you have any questions, call me to the table. Now, I want to know, do you want me to call a foul if I see it even though I'm not at the table?
I'm fine with that.
So, in other words, I'm watching all the time, but when you get me to watch a real close one, you get me, or I can just get up and walk up there if I think I need to look at it better.
You don't got that slow motion?
No, I don't.
You do. On my tablet, you can.
Okay. Well, it comes to, well, usually it really doesn't, but sometimes it could. Let's see, what else? Don't take too long. No meeting at the table except once after the break. Try to keep it under a minute.
Are we alternating break?
Yeah, alternating, I guess. Or no, you guys want to play winter break? That's what you usually do. Usually play winter break. Yeah, that's the way to do it for these things.
What about for the break? So we just go on whoever makes the 8 ball, the other person shoots?
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what Josh and them do.
You can't do it. Say like, just say Kelly makes 8 ball and I want him to break.
No, what they do is it's the next shot, so they take
No, it's a new game.
well, but it's the next shot is what the theory is. So we don't get confused on who's breaking because you don't want the same guy breaking. But you guys, but you can't have the same guy breaking. That's the whole purpose of that. If you want to do it where you keep track of who broke before, but you got to switch. You can't have the same guy breaking.
That's only one way to do it. That's the only way to do it. Okay.
So
we'll do it following the
following the
Okay, look at this. So this what comes up like saying Tibor breaks now, and I say, okay, I shot the last shot for us, so now I want I want Kelly to follow Tibor.
But you won. You get to break.
No, listen to what I'm saying. They broke.
Yeah, but you
Now
just
we
won.
wanna switch up
But
our-
you won.
No.
Oh, they won again.
Yeah.
Then whoever.
And I was following Tibor, and I said, I can't. Tibor's killing me, so I want
No.
Kelly to do it.
No.
See, that's the thing.
On the loser side.
See, that on the loser side, they should be able to switch off wherever they want.
Who shoots first on the loser side next shot?
The person who's in order.
Switch off any way you want. Start over again that way. It just goes on the break. It goes opposite.
So the losing side can switch whoever they want,
Yes.
but the winning side
Has to keep going.
keeps the shooting order. All right,
Unless they
that's
get on
fine.
the loser
That's
side,
fine.
they can switch off.
That's fine. That way you can decide who takes the first shot for the losing side. All right, ready to lag? There you go, guys. Today we have Tibor and Joe versus Ronnie and Kelly in a race to 11, playing 8-ball BCA rules. I'll be doing. We're going to keep it about a minute. I'll let them know if it starts getting long. I got the clock on the wall. Tibor and Joe have one leg. Joe is racking the balls up. See if he's going to be the one breaking them.
Just remind us I'm doing the date and the color as well.
Yeah, cover that up, please. We have children and maybe women and children watching this, and they're going to be playing winner break, which I think is the better way to do these type of challenge matches with a longer race to 11. Alternating break is okay for shorter races, anything 7 and under. Good contact. Nothing going. Didn't get him to bust open and spread it out wide enough. They were a little short on that break. Everything seems to be open except a couple of solids and stripes. So he's going to have a good choice of which ones he wants to choose to shoot. Let me get that magic rack off the table. As that ball is on there. That ball on there. Trying to get that magic rack off there before another ball rolls up to it and freezes on it, or it causes one of the other balls to move in a different direction. Tried to break out the 13, didn't quite get it. He's still got chances though. Ronnie's going to probably shoot the 15 and run into the 11. And really, what do they got? Really? Holy smokes. I didn't know you had beverages. Let me get, what do you got? Budweiser? Yeah.
Are we looking for beer? We got an IPA, 2 different IPAs. We got Corona, Dos Equis.
Yeah, we're down here at Jerry O's Pool Hall, and thank you. Yeah, Jerry O's down here with Sharon Old Housing at the Old Housings, where you can get a pool table, you can get service done. They do everything you need. They even sell sticks, accessories. Yeah, Jerry O's has been in Las Cruces for, my God, 40 years, 50 years. And the original Jerry Olhausen was still around. Remember him doing the tables over there at the university. Real nice man. Good shot on that ball. Leaving his teammate a decent shot to get either a breakout or possibly run up the table. Oh, one of those balls were open. There you go. That's not a bad choice. Not a bad choice there. Come up to the middle. Oh, a little too hard. Tried to break it out. Had my scratch. Sure does. Sure did. That gives Kelly ball in hand. He's got to figure out how to get that 12 ball out of there. And then the 6 is also tying up the 11, so boy, he's got a lot of work to do here. Oh, he's going to opt for a safe. Can't do that. Well, that 15 will help block that ball, but these guys can jump like rabbits. All these young people know how to jump real well. That's going to be something. I'm pretty sure he's going to either that or he's going to shoot the 6 in the corner. Either one. Now that's an interesting choice. Very interesting. Oh, what a tremendous shot. Must have been dead in line. Hit it just right. Even their opponents are surprised about how well that went in. Oh, hangs up on the lip on that 7 ball. Tough shot using the bridge. Takes a lot of practice and work to really understand how to use the bridge correctly. It's not something you can just grab onto one day and say, I could shoot every ball in with a bridge. It takes tremendous stroke, tremendous timing. Ronnie's got a couple different choices here. He can break these balls out right now with this shot. Perfect, perfect. Didn't quite get as good a roll as he would have liked. Came up a little bit short. Like that cue ball to be in the center of the table, that's for sure. These monthly showdowns are just great. There's nothing that was like this in Las Cruces before, and Aaron Horvath and help of a few other people organize this type of thing with Xlr8, and now people are active, people are playing. It's great to see. Challenge each other's skills. It's a little short, but he's going to cover that pocket. No, he left it open. Left it wide open. Now, if these guys just calm down, make a few good shots, get on that 6 ball right away. Good shot would be from the 7 to the 6. Then you have the 4 ball is an easy one to put in the side. Or vice versa, shoot the 4 and roll up to the middle of the table and then shoot the 6. Hell, shoot the 6 right now. Good shot on the 7. Here comes some bridge work. See, the technique's much better. Good technique. Rare to see a man that large need a bridge on this table. It's kind of odd to see Tibor using a bridge. Not the norm. 6 ball, that's the shot. Punch it in. Snap that ball. Just like that. Gave him the choice. Nice, nice. Perfect stroke. Roll right up past the middle of the table where you want to be. That way he just needs to roll forward or slide over. Sliding over is probably the best shot because you have more control. Got close to that rail. That was the problem there with stroking through it. Yeah, you stroke through it, you get to the rail unless you punch it. But this should be an easy shot for Tibor. Perfect. 1-0. Tibor and Joe. Scores 1-0, Joe and Tibor. And since Tibor shot the 8 ball, Joe is going to be breaking because they're continuing in order from whoever made the last shot on the 8th. The next person breaks. That way, one individual isn't automatically breaking all the time. Whichever one has the better break doesn't get to use it every single game. It's random. Oh, nothing again. Dry on that break. That's a little tough to do 2 in a row. Let me see if I can get that magic rack out of the way, or if we gotta wait. Ronnie chose a stripe, and he's left him open with a couple shots. His 13 ball seems a little tied up. I don't think it'll pass in this corner. Kelly's looking at the 9 ball. Nice easy 45er. 45-degree cut in right into the side. Into the corner. Good stroke. That is the way you hit that ball.
No, I'm changing it.
Good step shot there. It'd be nice to come over a little further and give him a shot to leave you on that 15, but if you're thinking about breaking that out, that's risky business. Kelly's taking a minute to think about it, because you got to really think, because if he messes it, it'll leave all the other buzz wide open. Wide open for them. Yep, he left them all, and he scratched. That is not the best thing that could have happened there for them. I think these guys will start with a 6 ball, work their way down from the 6. Everything's wide open. 3 ball's the only problem. Oh my goodness, now that is unusual to see that happen with the ball in hand, especially from a guy that has a 573 Fargo rating.
You're Highland German, huh?
Oh. Ronnie misses a shot, gives the table right back. Pretty simple. Everything's open. Just got to get from the 3 to the 7. But 2 has to be out of the way first. Oh, good thing that ball didn't go in. Makes it a lot easier shot so he can get back out to the middle of the table. If that ball goes in, he'd be stuck shooting 5 all the way down in this corner. And that would not be the shot you would choose. That's a good shot. Comes out all the way to open the 4 ball up. Nice bounce. Now you can worry about the positioning so that you can get down to the 3 ball. That 7 is a little funny. If it goes by the stripe in the corner, that makes a big difference. Huge. Good stroke. A little too hard. Might as well shoot 3 now. If it's dead straight in. No. short. Came up short and left it open, wide open. Kelly just needs to shoot the ball, roll forward with some center English to the first diamond, and not any further. Right there, one diamond up, one diamond off. Ronnie and Kelly have played a few different times together. In fact, they were in Tucson last year for the Scotch Doubles. They seem to play real well together. Now that I don't quite understand. It has made it quite difficult for Ronnie to come all the way down to the bottom of the table. Really stroke it. I'm gonna have to fall into a small window. Oh, that's no good. That would have been good. Probably would have been real good even if it hit above or well below the pocket would have been nice. And it definitely got there. They got a break there. Surprising, but then again, the leave that Kelly left him definitely wasn't the best place to be. Oh my goodness, the pocket spit it out. He might have gotten it. I'm commentating. They're having a challenge. They're having a challenge match. It's not a tournament. I cannot tell from here if they hooked him, but he can shoot the rail either way. But after that, I have no idea where he's going to shoot that 8-ball. He'd have to get up between 3 and 7 and get back across to that other side of the table. He's got to be where the spot is on the table or further to our right. That 8-ball is not going anywhere except that corner. Now, he could try not a lucky shot, but a skill shot where he shoots it off the rail, off the 2, and into the corner, but you have to catch it just right. No, that wasn't the shot. He tried to get it by the ball. He thought he had enough room, but I don't think it was there. Yeah, and you need to fire that ball into the bottom rail. Straight up, straight below the 8-ball, so that when it with the 8-ball straight into the rail, so that when it contact the bottom of the 2, it would slide right over in the corner. But I don't think he knows that shot. Well, Ronnie's a 503 on the Fargo rating. So it's oh, Tibor just missed that straight-in shot. And it's going to be 1-1 with Kelly and Ronnie catching the first real break of the day. All right, here we go for game 3. Scores 1-1. Ronnie is breaking this time. And as Reminder, we're down here at Jerry O's, the Old House and Billiards, where I've just recently been informed that they are now serving alcohol. They have beer, they have some seltzers, they have some different types of Jack Daniels, different flavors, things I had never seen before actually. And they are serving liquor like that right now down at Jerry O's Billiards, which is the Olhausen, owned by Sharon Olhausen. His father was Jerry Olhausen, the original owner and founder of Olhausen Billiards. That was a good shot. Open up that ball. Ronnie just got to punch it, draw it back a little bit. He should be just fine. Oh, good shot, good shot. He didn't like, oh, wait a minute. Got a little bit on top of that ball, but he can still shoot the 5. You just got to be smooth. Good sturdy bridge hand. Looking good. Perfect. Oh, did he clear that? Yes, he did. He did. He got enough of that 15 off the rail so that he can shoot the 3 ball when he comes around. This should be an out here. Little skip on that shot. Not very smooth, but he got to where he needed to be. They're still in good shape. Perfect. Oh, that's perfect. He left it short of being on top of the 13. So Ronnie has a level, easy, straight. Doesn't have to shoot over a ball. Doesn't have to hit it too hard. You just need to punch it and stop it. Get on the other side of that. That'll work. It's a long shot, but I think Kelly has it in him. Just needs to take his time and stay down on the ball. Smooth stroke it just like that. Good shot. That puts him up 2-1. That makes it 2-1 for Ronnie and Kelly, and since Kelly made the 8 ball, Ronnie gets to break again. It's just the way it goes, random. Whoever shoots the 8 ball, their teammate takes the break. Hit it strong, made a call, made a ball. Most important thing to start with is that you make a ball. They're a little tied up, but that 8 ball being in the side is the real troublemaker. Good shot by Kelly on the 7 ball. Get the magic rack off of there. That's a good shot by Ronnie. They get down to the 4 ball. This is where it gets a little sketchy. You could slide over. Yeah, I don't think you'll run into the 8, but Be nice to slide over and shoot that 2-ball right now. Maybe roll up and shoot the 3 in the side off the 8-ball. Boy, you would need to have a good stroke to do that, and that's not easy. He's thinking about it. Oh, what the heck is he doing there?
Going the side off the 8 too. 6 is clear.
Ronnie just realized that the 3 would go in off the 8 and let his teammate know. So now he knows he has another option. Oh, that wasn't very well stroked. Arm was a little unsteady on the backswing, and as he followed through, it didn't quite follow through the way he wanted. Didn't really leave him much. If he can shoot that what is that, the 14? 12? If he can shoot that and punch it and stop it, he can shoot the 15 to the side off the 8 next. Oh, wait a minute, playing safe. Tough. The 4 ball's wide open. Left it out in the open a little bit. Nice stroke. Good spot. That should be good. That should be good. He'll just top stroke it, which is going to help him because then it's going to run into possibly the 6 ball. Calls the 3 ball in the side. That's a great shot. Harder, see? Hits it a little harder. He runs into that 6. Now he's out in the open. They can shoot either ball. The 8 ball goes right there into the side pocket where you just shot the 3. Or over here in the bottom right corner. It's just a matter of how you play it. Why would you want to pull back and break the 8 out? They're asking each other. No. We got, well, that leaves an open table. Start with the 15 and go to the 13, and you're halfway home. Well, these guys have made a couple of mistakes so far, so they really need to bear down. Oh, please. Shoot the 15. Is that? No. He's choosing the 14 on the side. Oh, he shot it. Oh, total meltdown. Complete disaster on that shot. Kelly's taking his time on this so he can get the best position he can for Ronnie, so that everything is absolutely as simple as it can be, so that you don't have to worry about being off a little to one side or the other. You're trying to be exactly as precise. And he left him a little short. He still might be able to get straight in on that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's tremendous. That's exactly where you want to be in a situation like this. Oh, I took advantage of the mistake. Now it's 3-1. Ronnie is breaking again. That's 3 times in a row that it just so happened that Kelly was the one that shot the 8 ball. Again, the score's 3-1. Ronnie's breaking. He's made a ball 3 times in a row. He's opened the rack up every single time. Oh! He just let that one go. He flung into it. Didn't quite hit the spot on the head ball that he wanted. Jumped the cue ball off, which is ball in hand. Anywhere on the table. Joe and Tibor could sure use this, because being down 3-1 and letting a few shots get away from them, they definitely don't want this match to start getting lopsided, so they definitely need to catch this rack one way or another. They should be able to cover all these balls. A little tight there, but it's got to work their way through them. Solids look good. Oh, he's taking the stripes. Well, either one. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which set of balls, just as long as you get to where you need to be for the next shots. That's great. Got up on that 11. Perfect position. Oh, he's choosing not to shoot the combination. Good choice. Puts him in a good spot right there. Just needs to come up on that 14. Oh, he missed it. Missed the shot. His 10 ball got into the action over there. Changed up that a little bit. The 10 ball does not go by the 5. So as long as he leaves that there, and doesn't allow the short side shape. Oh, that was terrible. I mean, you didn't see that happen. I'm very surprised. Normally Kelly will not do something like that. Tibor with a nice shot. Leaves a simple 14. It should be a win. There you go. Draw it back a foot or two, almost into the side, not quite. But it's something that's makeable. You just have to take your time, find the center of the cue ball, center of the 8 ball, and connect that to the corner just like that. That makes it 3-2. 3-2. We want to take a minute to thank all the sponsors that make this possible. The sponsors that helps Xlr8 put on these showdowns once a month. From what I understand, they're going to try to go to 2 a month. Going to find some people to start playing each other. We're going to have some action going on, have some fun, competitiveness. Yeah, we have a lot of great sponsors. You can see them on the screen. Strikers Shooting World. Jim Bob's. One of my favorites, the Pizza Zone. Located in El Paso. Also, Olhausen Billiards. Oh, scratch on the break. Let's get back to the action here. Scratch on the break by Joe. Score is 3-2. Ronnie and Kelly are ahead right now. Ronnie's trying to figure out which set of balls to start with. I definitely see what I would start with, but we'll give him a minute here. He's choosing to shoot the 14 up in the corner. Not a bad start at all. Real good stroke. He stayed real still. Came through with 1 stroke. Yeah, Ronnie's been practicing quite a bit, trying to get better than what he was. And he's definitely gotten a lot better. He's a lot more still, doesn't jump around, doesn't raise his head like he used to. He stays down on the ball now and strokes through it rather than slaps at it. And his stroke is much improved. Quick consultation there to see what each other thought about which one to shoot. I don't know if that was the right one. Had to do a different type of shot in order to hold that ball. Let the ball get away. It just kind of floated on him as soon as he stroked it. Just went through it and off the rail and forward. Kelly calls the bank shot in the bottom right corner. A little short. But he covered up. No, he didn't. But might as well play it safe. Left his opponents in quite a predicament. They're going to have to just kick off the rail to hit the ball. Not much you can do there. Not much you can do in that position. You gotta hope that the 6 ball rolls down and gets in the action somewhere down here. Get over there. Oh, he covered. No, maybe he did cover that pocket. Ronnie with a good stroke. Left it just right. Make that 10 ball come down here. Kelly's just trying to figure out where he needs to leave it. If you could get the cue ball down here to where the 6 ball is, that'd be fantastic. And he could just shoot the 9 and stop and shoot that inside like he's looking at. But it's tough to get down here. There's a way to do it. Well, that's not the way. In fact, he put the 1 ball into play. Oh no. Oh. Ronnie's gonna play a little kick save here. Good hit. Well, those balls are tied up for sure now. Joe with a good long stroke. Oh, look at that. Got a lucky rub off the 7 ball. 2 ball right into the corner. That sure could have wound up a whole lot different, boy, with it, especially right there. Got a little up. Joe with a good shot. Could shoot that ball right off the 9. Open everything up. Be a champ. Perfect. Oh, need to really smash that. But now he can make that 7. He can shoot the 6-1, make the 9, bring the cue ball up above the 8, so there wouldn't be any shot on the 12 ball. That's all you gotta do. Oh, Joe goes for the breakout. Got a good rub there. Boy, that came out just right. I'm watching it. He slow rolled it and missed the ball. Tried to baby it in order to stay right where he needed to be for the 8. He was afraid he was going to hit it too hard, so he hit it too thick. Hit that 6 a little thick. I think Kelly's going to attempt to cut this in the side pocket. Well, he decided to bank it cross side. Kill the cue ball right there. He's hitting it high on the top. Came up a little high on that side. Left him a cut. Very thin. Very thin. This is very precise. Dead center of the cue ball. Find the edge just like that. Hope for a little bigger bounce. And you're in business. Joe high sides the 8 ball. Gave it a high side cut, overcut it just a little bit. Oh, Ronnie being smooth came up a little short. Should have punched that ball. He followed through it. If you're gonna do it that way, you gotta really give it a little more juice, because it kills the speed coming off the rail that thick. Oh, that pocket's been getting him. A little stiff on there. That pocket just spit that ball out. He hit it a little stiff. If he hits it a little smooth, it might go in, but that ties up the game. 3-3. Tibor and Joe are making a comeback now. Again, we'd like to thank all the sponsors that make this possible. You don't know what it means to the pool community. For years we haven't had anything. Now we have guys willing to help the pool players do things like this, streams, matches, the tournaments that the Xlr8 run by Aaron Horvath. Aaron Horvath, thank you so much. You have done so much for pool in Las Cruces and in the surrounding areas. You took it all upon yourself. Didn't need to worry about this type of stuff, but you did, and every pool player definitely thanks you for it. We know it's not easy, it's time consuming, aggravating. There's a good break. Oh, there's a tremendous break. Table is wide open. Joe broke those and it's made a ball on the side, which is the optimum break. That's the ball that should go in when you hit him from where he's breaking from. He's trying to drive one of the balls that's behind the head ball into the sides. Yeah, the ball's behind the head ball when you break. With the magic rack, if you break like that, you want one of them to pop out into the side pocket. Tibor shooting the 9 ball. Had a little wild on that one. Still, left the ball to shoot, left the 12 or the 11. 15, looks like it goes in the corner if you get there. Joe's back to shooting. He looks like he's going to take the 11 ball. Oh, missed it. Shot it into the nipple of it. Ronnie and Kelly are solid. It looks like Ronnie's got an only choice is to shoot the 6 ball in the corner. Should open up that 7. Good shot. Very nice. Hit it with the right kind of punch and speed. Now he has choices, options. They just got to figure out how to get down here to the 4 ball. They can get down here to the 4 ball and shoot it in the corner, get some shape, then they're good to go. You got to worry about that 4 ball as soon as they can. Left him the 7 ball, which doesn't accomplish much because he's straight in on it, so he can't get any shape. Shooting the 3 wouldn't be bad. He'd come around 2 rails and shoot the 4 next. Even 1 rail. Now he could shoot this rail first and follow through it. He'd be great. He's going to try to draw it back. Oh, and there goes that corner again. There goes the old popping corner. Just pop them balls right out of there. They got to start remembering that you can't shoot that pocket like that. You got to shoot it much slower. Tibor trying to check to see which options would be best for him. Trying to map the table out. Just got to punch that ball, pull it back an inch or 2. That's it. Oh, he overcut the ball. Oh, that was unusual. Leaves Ronnie the 4 ball in the corner. As he wants to roll up a little bit, shoot that 3 in the side probably. Oh, that's fantastic. You can't get any better than that. Kelly checking the point on the table where he wants to roll the ball up to, giving himself a visual of the landing area. Didn't quite get there, but left it a little bit interesting because Ronnie can't hold it. He's going to have to come across. I don't know if he can hit it soft enough. Thick, little thick. I don't think it goes. Yep, trying to hold it so that he could give his teammate a shot on the 7. And he hit it thick. That's usually what happens when you're not wanting to hit it to roll too much. You try to cheat it. When you cheat it, you hit it thick. When you hit it thick, you shoot it into the rail. If he wasn't, oh, what an, oh, that, oh, I didn't even think that could happen. Overstroked the ball to draw it back. Didn't need to do any of that. Could have just stopped it and shot it. Got balls everywhere. Tried to get too perfect on that. When you try to get too perfect, what happens? You end up messing up on it. Ronnie with an easy shot in the corner. Let's see if he doesn't bunch himself up on that 8 ball. Oh my goodness. He got the whole table. I think he left it good enough though. Kelly ends up making the 8 ball in the side pocket. Ronnie's breaking. playing rack your own, which means when you're the ones who win, you rack your own rack. Kelly's been racking for Ronnie. They've been making balls on the break, but they did not make one this time. Oh, they left it open. That's a pretty wide open table. Just not a good opening shot on the stripes. There's a decent shot on the 4 ball or the 7. I think he's looking at possibly making the 15. Tough shot to open up with. He's going to confer with Tibor and see if he sees things any different or what they might want to do. Good teamwork here. When in doubt, get your teammate to help you think about it. That way you all are on the same page and you got somebody helping you. Oh, there's a good shot right there. It's just a matter of getting away from that. Oh, he should have shot it in the side. Should have shot that into the side pocket. Just cut it in. Follow through it. The table is still open. Kelly has a choice of either solids or stripes. Looks like everybody wants to get stripes, but should be shooting that 9 on the side. Perfect. That should bring him underneath so he can shoot the 13. Just a little draw snap to the right. Just like that. Little hard. Little hard. Yep, Ronnie wanted to punch that ball a little less. Just gave it a little too much juice. Scores 4-3. Ronnie and Kelly are winning. Oh, went right off the side of his ball. Scratched. Tibor and Joe are solids. Six balls a little tied up on the rail. From what I can see, doesn't look like it goes in the side. Now if he can shoot that 2 off the edge of that 6, that's a golden shot. He did. Worked out good. Got there to the 5 ball. Left the 6 wide open. Didn't get it tied up on a rail. Every ball's got a pocket. Except the 7 is a little funny. Now that I look at it, it doesn't go by the 14. He rolls forward. Very good shot. I'm still wondering about that 7 ball. I have to get down here and make the 4, roll forward a little and Shoot that 7 in the side. Push the 14 out of the way. Well, bust. You can make contact with 7 now. A nice stiff draw to the left. Oh, well, that opens the ball. Oh, that's not going to be. Oh, look at that. He barely rubbed off the 8 ball. Kept him from scratching. That ball was tracking directly to the side pocket. That little rub on the 8 sure saved their beans. Got to make a pretty tough shot. Scale of 1 to 10, this is probably a 7. Oh, he miscues. Miscues off the top of the ball. Leaves it far down the table, though. But I think Ronnie can hit the 11. He's going to try to just bounce it very slow and smooth. Don't want to come up too high. Oh, he got a good bounce. Got lucky there. Got lucky. Now here's an interesting position. He's going to most likely shoot that 14. He's going to run into the 7. After that, it's all a matter of luck. Unless you control that cue ball. You got to really know where you're trying to hit that so the cue ball hits the 7 where you want it. You want it to land low on that 7. You want to hit it on the bottom. You don't want to hit it on the top of the 7, that's for sure. But then the 7's going to slide right over here to this corner. Oh, he punched it. Oh, he got away with it. But he still left a tough angle on that 10 ball. It's going to be hard to hold it there on that rail. The speed it takes to make the 10 and the angle that it's at, the cue ball is going to shoot straight up there toward the 8 ball or the 3 ball. So he's not going to have a real good position on the 13. He's going to have to make position here. He's going to have to hit that ball with some definite.
After the break. Your first time at the table. After the break or...
Ronnie's choosing to shoot the 13 because that way he gets better shape on the 12 and gets better shape. Oh, that's fantastic. He found a way to hold the ball. You got to remember that corner up there is that funny one that pops the balls out if you hit it too stiff. You want to be slow rolling that ball in that corner if you're shooting it up there. Oh, he's trying to get between those 2 balls. That's a decent shot. That gives his teammate an opportunity. It's just natural speed. Beautiful. Smooth. That was a very well executed shot. Could have easily done things totally different. Left his teammate straight into the corner. Kelly takes the opportunity and makes the 8 ball, bringing the score 5-3 in favor of Kelly and Ronnie. Look at that ad for Dave's Hamburgers. That makes me want a hamburger. I'd like to thank all the sponsors again. Makes this possible. Without your help, we wouldn't be able to do it. I'd like to thank Dan and Sharon Olhausen for helping us out by allowing them to have the showdowns here. And here at Jerry O's, they're now serving alcohol. They're serving alcohol. They got beer. They got Jack Daniel, different flavors. They got some that looks like some spritzers, some White Claw, couple of different IPAs, Dos Equis. Yeah, they started a little bar down here at Jerry O's. They got their beer license going. So now when you come down to Jerry O's, you can enjoy a cold beverage. Been a long time in the coming, but finally they got it. In fact, I'm enjoying one right now. Thank you, Sharon and Dan. Thank you, Aaron Horvath again. None of this would be possible without Aaron busting his butt. Anybody who's interested in participating in one of these Xlr8 Showdown matches, if you got somebody you got a grudge with, you got somebody that you don't like, you got somebody you want to challenge, somebody out there who thinks they can play but you think you play better, then put them up on a challenge. Call them out. You decide what you want to do it for, and Aaron and Xlr8 will help you get it done. We have challenge matches here at Olhausen, also at Lucky Dog Billiards. The tables here at Olhausen, we've got 9-footers. They've got the Olhausen Grand Champion that they're using this evening right there. That's a 9-foot table. They're the only real 9-footers in Las Cruces. Lucky Dogs has all the great diamonds, the 7-foot diamonds, which are tremendous tables. But if you want to play on a 9-foot table, you got to come to Olhausen. Ronnie and Kelly are up 5-3 in a race to 11. It was tied 3-3, but they've won the last 2 games. Ronnie's shooting a 14 in the side, trying to figure out how to get around to that other wall. He decides to go under. Left it a little strange. He was hoping to get a little further down that rail so his teammate can have a little straighter shot on that. Kelly's trying to figure out which one of those to shoot, lining up with his special aiming technique. And he missed it. Worrying about the shape. He's trying to leave his partner definitely a shot on that ball, and it didn't quite work out. Joe comes to the table. They got quite a bit of work to do. All the balls are there. Just got to find which ones they need to start with and which one they're going to end with. That's one of the things they should already be deciding. Not only which balls to shoot, but which ones are going to be the last couple of balls to shoot. Oh, he stuffed it. Stuffed it and bounced. He's shooting a little quick. He's shooting all the balls a little bit hard. Didn't need to hit that ball that hard. Need to be smooth. Could have achieved the same position for his teammate to shoot that 5 ball, but Ronnie plays kind of a safety shot. Trying to keep control of the table. Nothing really he could have done to try to get out, so try to contain your opponents. Tibor's cranking up for a long shot down table. Shoots the 5, misses it. Not much to do there. Trying to figure out the best way to at least just play it safe of some sort. There's no real shot in play. He knows it's not a good position to be in. There's no optimum safeties. He's calling the 11 in the corner. Slow rolling it. Good shot. Covers the pocket. That pocket is now covered, so he cannot shoot the 5 in there. Wound up actually working out pretty good. Oh, we made the ball, froze up there, leaving the 6 ball as the only real option. Fired that ball in there, 2 rails it back out for the 5. Or the 2 ball, can't tell from this distance. Oh, that worked out real good. Got right on that 4 ball. Question is, what are you going to do now? You're going to slide over a little, shoot the 7 in the same corner. You got to worry about running into the 8. And then what are you going to do with the 5? Yeah, well, if he makes the 7, he will definitely move that 5 ball right now. You're going to go running into it full speed. And then it's a flip of a coin. Most important to make this ball, to give yourself an opportunity. Oh, he didn't hit it. Oh, he left it. He left it open to the corner. I think he can shoot the whole ball. It's just off to the side enough. Or do you shoot it in the side? The corner or the side? I think he's going to the side. Yep, he took the side in order to make it a tough shot in case he missed it. But he left his teammate full length of the table straight in, almost frozen to the rail. This is not easy. Nice smooth stroke. Oh, he did not make it, but he covered the pocket. He made it a hard shot. It's going to take a little bit of thinking here. What is Ronnie gonna do? Got lots of different options. Ronnie's always been a good thinker when it comes to playing safeties. Just don't shoot it in there. Just don't shoot it in there. You didn't leave yourself a free ball. I'll take it out. Mm-hmm.
Is that him?
And as a reminder, Olhausen is now serving beer, seltzers, Jack Daniels with different flavors. Looks like 5 or 6 different ones. Good hit. That was a tremendous shot. He just thinned it. Thinned it enough to really make it tough on these guys. As if he just taps the 11, he might leave a kick shot. If he thins the ball, he might bounce it off the rail. Could call it in the corner just in case. Do a thin shot. Push the 11 over off the 8. Thin off the edge of that ball, back up table. Are you sure? Do you want to make it or do you not want to make it? This is a conundrum right here. Because you might end up giving yourself horrible position if you make it. And you might accidentally make it playing the safe. The other side of it. Wonder if he could hit the other side of it and thin it and just come up to straight up and down. Oh, this could be disaster. Oh, that was tremendous. Didn't see that. Shoot, that was a gift there. That was a freebie. Ronnie for the win. Makes it 6-3. 6-3. It was 3-3 a minute ago. Well, it's time for Joe and Tibor to get mean and start firing in some balls. Ronnie and yeah. No, they got 6-3 on the table too. No, it's 6. The score is correct, 6-3. All right, this time it's Kelly's break. Let's see what he's got with it. Second ball break. Nice action. Balls came out good. Good break. Good break. Everything's wide open.
You guys doing okay over here?
Well, if you're talking about anything besides pool, yes. Let's not talk about it.
Oh, he went for the 4 ball. And he rattled it. Oh, that would have been wide open. This is a good opportunity for Joe and Tibor to get back into the match. Oh. Table's still open. Joe chooses to shoot the 2-ball. Preferably they'd break the 6-3 out one time somewhere just to make it easier to shoot. Tried it right there. If the 1 goes by or the 3 on the side, then it's good to go. I think he'd like to shoot the 1 ball. That way he can stay up for the 5. Or slide over for the 6. Interesting choice. Should shoot the 5 rail first. Should shoot the 5 rail first. Then he'll have that 3 ball dead in the side because the angle of the cue ball would be heading to the 3, but he's choosing the 3. It's all right here. Nice shot. Perfect stroke. This should get him back. One of those games they gave away. Just got to come up a couple of few feet back to the middle of the table. You can do it a couple different ways. He did it with inside English. I left it a little tougher in the side. There's always the chance to slide right off that into the corner. He's giving it some punch with a little bit of draw to pull it away. Oh, perfect angle. Perfect shot. That brings the score to 6-4. Looks like Tibor is going to be breaking on this one, so he's going to rack his own. Joe, it looks like he's getting back into the groove a little bit. It's easy to get flustered when you make a couple of mistakes. Just have to refocus. It's a long way to the finish line. You got to keep your mind open. You have to open your mind. Again, the score is 6-4. Ronnie and Kelly are winning. Tibor and Joe just won that last game. Since Joe made the 8 ball, Tibor's breaking. Get ready for a tremendous break here. Watch these balls explode. Ain't no lie. Here it goes. Oh, he held back a little. Hit the second ball break. Very well struck. That was a perfect break. No balls are tied up. Everybody has everywhere to go. It's just a matter of which pattern you choose. 7 balls is the only thing if you shoot solids, but you have it open on that side over there where the 3 is. Just have to get to the 3 to the 7. They're choosing stripes, which is a good choice. Oh, Joe missed the first shot. Oh, that's a tough shot there, boy. You do not want to miss that one, because now it's almost as if the table's wide open. Really could have gotten an opportunity to stay at the table if they make that ball. Wound up getting straight in on that 11, though. It's kind of scaring him. Shouldn't, but it is. He's afraid to shoot it and stay right there. Ronnie's telling him to shoot something different, but I think he's making the right choice. Kelly did touch the 13 while he was getting ready to shoot, but he rolled it right back to the same spot it already was. So there was no reason. The 11, no reason to. The 11, yes, correct. The 11, no reason to have to get up and do anything. He touched it, it rolled forward a little bit, and as he touched it, he rolled it back, right back to the same spot. So Ronnie's looking to see if he can cut the 9 in the corner. That'd be the optimum shot. He's got enough to go by there. Looks like he does. Oh, he rattles it. Trying to overhit it. Did not need to hit it that hard. That was a control shot. He would have come out good, but he just overhit it. He jumped a little bit as he shot it. Tibor and Joe are solids. They've got 6 balls to run out. They just need to find a way. Just find a way to get to that 3 to the 7. That's going to be the key. Oh, he gets a good bounce. And that 3 does not go down past the 13. I do not believe. It would be a very tight squeeze if it does. If that's your only shot, then that's the shot you have to take. You gotta hope you can really eagle eye this one. He did. Oh no, he didn't. It hit a little short. Left the table open, except the 11 ball will not go by the 3. So you're gonna have to get to the 13 and then end up shooting it just like that. Shooting the 11 in the other corner. See, Kelly's already figuring that out, which is good. Slow roll that ball for the 10. Because you can always shoot the 9 ball. You can always get back to the 9, but you can't get back to the 10 as easy. If he could slow roll that ball. Well, they're going to have to shoot tonight now. Should give him good position on the 13 to be dang near straight in right there. Just got to get above the 7 ball. Could shoot at 2 rails, but I think he's going to shoot at 1. Come across the center of the table where the spot is. Try to be a little above that spot, but then you're heading toward the side pocket. If you give it too much juice, you just run it right into the side. So you got to be a little delicate here. Come right across that spot, you can run into the rail. Oh, he hit a little short, hooked himself. Oh no, the ball floated out. The ball came clear. Got a table roll there. That was That's a little interesting. That was going to roll right up on the 8 ball. It was going to roll right up on the 8 ball and freeze. But instead, as it slowed down, it took a left-hand turn down Main Street. Oh, Ronnie just stood up on that shot. As he started to stroke it, he was standing up. As his arm came forward, his head came up. Looks like the 1 ball will go by there. Not much room, though. Oh, boy, that's going to be tight. Yep. That ties it up a little bit. Kelly's got the 11 in the corner. Just naturally come across to the center of the table. Doesn't need any English. Doesn't need to hit the ball at all. Just flat like that. And he got a little straight, but that's all right. Ronnie can handle that shot. He's going to come out in there 2 rails. A little bit high left English. Do it not too hard, just smooth with a follow stroke. Oh, he jumped up again and barely hit the ball. Jumped up again. This time he jumped before he stroked. That's why he completely missed it. His head was coming up before he even started moving forward with the stick. That's unusual. That's unusual. He's broken that habit. Lately he's been staying down on the ball. Pressure might be getting it to where he resorts a little bit to the old habits. He's got to refocus himself. Tibor makes the solid in the corner. Has a 4-ball run out to get to the 8. I think that miss might count against Kelly and Tibor. I mean Kelly and Ronnie. Joe's struggling a little bit. I think he's a little frustrated from some of the misses that he had earlier. Tibor's going to have to take it on his shoulders. He's going to have to carry him for a little bit. That's what teammates do. That's why they're there. You got to help each other when things get a little rough. Joe just wants to dig in and stop that ball right there. Rolled forward a little bit, made it a little longer shot. Got a little better straight on it, but I think he would have rather have been a foot shorter there. But it's okay. They've got the ball. The other stripe is frozen up to the top of the rail, so there's not going to give away if you don't make this ball. Oh, unless you push it over into play, unless you double hit it. Look at that. That is the hands of the pool gods coming down. Can he hit the rail first and make the 13? I think he can. I think it's just far enough out that it's gonna spin in there. Yep. Oh, hit a little hard. Wasn't thinking of the speed that time. Was just concerned about making the shot and didn't realize that he was going to hit it that clean and going to come squirt down to the end of the table. Ronnie's going to shoot a bank shot as he's hoping at the same time to not sell it out. That's why he's not choosing to cut it up to a corner. So he knows he'd leave the cue ball up at that end of the table if he missed it. So he's playing a two-way shot. He punches it. Looks good. Oh, that looks... No, he's a little short. just a little short. Now he's put it up the rail close to the side pocket where Tibor and Joe could play a little safe and bring that cue ball down a little and leave him in a tough spot. Thin the 6 ball and not quite come down to where the cue ball is now. Just thin the edge of that 6 and come down the table about 3 feet. Leave it on the second diamond on the left rail, frozen, and he got a tough shot. He's calling it down in this corner. Let's see what he does if he really tries and punches that ball. No, he tried to play it safe. He did both. Trying to cover that pocket. Not a bad shot. This is a tough cut. You have to practice these. This is not natural. You have to practice these cuts in order to be able to be smooth. Now if he hits at the right speed, he's going to go back and forth. He's going to be right there where the 8 ball is. See, that's what he's looking at. He's looking at the fact that if he cuts it, if he hits the right speed, he's going to go back and forth. The only trouble is he might wind up catching either side pocket and scratch if he gives it any kind of left-hand English. He needs to be flat, dead center on the top. Nope. And he left him the shot. The speed was not fast enough because he hit a little fat. Tibor should be able to stretch all the way to get this and leave Joe a perfect shot. He's got to leave him. Oh, did he rattle that? He rattled that ball. He left that ball there. That could be detrimental. That was an opportunity missed. Ronnie shooting down to the corner. Trying to be... Oh, he shoots it to the side. What a great shot. I didn't see that. He punched it. He stayed down a little longer. Started to raise up after he was stroking through it. The players have decided to take a 5-minute break since they're a little about halfway through this match. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks to our sponsors who make this possible. The Cut Gallery. We appreciate you for sure. Air Control Services. Mesilla Valley Satellites, boy, they've been around a long time. And of course, Olhausen Billiards. We'll be back in 5. Thank you. All right, we are back. Kelly is breaking. Score is 7-4. That's a pretty good break. He didn't quite hit it as square though, so he didn't get the punch. Hand me that piece of chalk, please. That time 2 balls ended up on the magic rack, which makes it a little different to get them off. I left it a little high on top of that 11. No other ball to shoot at. He's got to shoot that. I think it's the 2 or the 5. And I have to play a little safe. There's not much you can do with a shot like that. Except just tap it just like that. That's as good as you could hit it. Ronnie's shot. Kelly broke dry. Ronnie just goes to touch the ball, opens him up. Good shot. Doesn't leave anything. Nothing wide open to shoot at. Nowhere to play a good safety. He's going to have to try and figure out something to looks like he's just going to go up there and shoot that to 5 into the corner. Be a nice shot if he makes it. Overcut it. Look at that ball. Look at that ball take a left-hand turn, right-hand turn. It's going to come down and sit on top of that 14. Instead it went to the side of it. Kelly's choosing to shoot the 9 ball in the corner. Opens him up. Got a little rub there. Still no way home. He's got to get on the bottom of the 13 and the 11, the 12 and the 11. He shoots the 11. Good shot. That is going to be good. 14, then the 10. And then the 12 would probably be the best if they could get dead straight on it. That ball's going to curve. That ball rolled off a little bit. And that ball rolled off a little bit as it came down on the 14. Took that little right-hand turn. So that means that part of the table has a little tiny curve to it. Got to remember to shoot hard when you're shooting down to that end. Joe does not have an open shot. He's trying to figure out what his best option is going to be to try to control the situation. And everything is wide open here. This is it's going to be an interesting shot. He goes to kick that 13 out of there. Well, they can still, that pocket's covered now, so they can't shoot either of those two stripes in the middle of the table. They can't shoot them up to the corner now. He's got to shoot that in order to open up that pocket. He's got to punch that ball in there. And just stay right there. Doesn't have to hit it too hard. Oh, he fired at it. Fired at it. Ronnie just realized that he was been jumping up. He just told himself, I need to stay down. I gotta quit jumping when I'm shooting. I agree with that. He's been doing that a little bit in the last few games. If he stays down and does what he normally does with that one good stroke, stays down, stays still, and then strokes the ball one good time, he's definitely plays better when he does that. Tibor makes the 4 in the corner. Gives Joe an option. And he could roll all the way down here to where Tibor could shoot the 6 in the corner. He's got to get down by the 10 ball. Oh no. Didn't see that. Tried to get him shape on the 7 and missed a pretty easy shot. That's not the kind of shot he normally misses. You can count on Joe to usually make those shots. And still, those 2 stripes in the middle of the table. Oh, he goes to break him out? No real reward there. Did not get the reward he wanted. Was hoping to power into it a little bit harder, I'm sure. He hit the ball pretty hard, but the speed got eaten up by the spin because he hit the ball in the corner real thick. So it didn't have much power coming off to the side of it. If he could have hit that ball thinner, he would have had a lot more power to break those balls open. Ronnie plays it safe. Just tries to tie up the balls, but left the 6-2. You gotta go for it. You can't not shoot it. It's got a lot of room for error, so you can go into the rail. You can hit it square. Just hit it smooth. That's a perfect shot. And he gets up there for the 7. Hopefully he left some angle. Get straight in. He needs to just draw it straight back. Get straight back and give him the shot on that 6. Oh, he's going to shoot the 6 ball now. Yeah, you don't have as much control of this shot. This takes a lot of precision. You gotta know where you're gonna land. You gotta know where you're gonna land. Or you could do something like that. Hook yourself on every ball. Gotta know where you're gonna land precisely. That one was just, I'll get it down here somewhere. Boy, that's not a good place to be. I don't know if he can cut the one ball or hit the one. Looks like he'd hit some of the one. Looks like he cut that in the corner down there by the 3 ball. Well, if he nailed that, he'd be golden. Oh, he missed it. Well, he left him a shot. The question is, can he hold the cue ball to be able to shoot the 12 in the side, slide over to the left, and shoot the 13 in his bottom right corner? Does that ball go on the side? Does that ball go past the 8? Oh, if that ball goes past the 8, then you're golden. You're golden. Oh, that's a good shot. That was a very well executed shot, because now it's stop, stop, stop. 13 in the side, 15 in the corner, draw back, shoot the 10, 8 in the side. Or shoot, you can go the other way if you want, but any of these balls now. If this guy draws back 2 feet, leaves the cue ball about where it is right now. That's all he's got to do. Imagine getting back to the same spot you're sitting at right now. Because then you just have a simple follow through, one rail up off by where the chalk is. Shoot that 10, the cue ball come right up off the rail where the chalk is, and you got the 8 ball dead in the side. Oh, what was that? Wow. Talk about overhitting the ball. Talk about overstroking the ball and letting it fly. Well, they didn't leave him anything easy. He's either got to cut the 3 in the side, or bank the 3. Probably cutting it is preferable. You got more control. It's not that hard of a cut. You're just going to hit it with bottom left so that you can come off this bottom rail. It's a 45 degree. Just snap it, not too much. Go forward a little bit, but oh, he's a little short. Oh, he got it. That might work. That might work. Tibor just gonna smooth stroke that ball straight up to the corner. Even if he freezes to the side rail, it's fine. You just don't want to come out too far. Oh, he came out too far. Oh, did he give him the angle on the side? Oh, boy. Just don't scratch up in the right-hand corner. When you come off this, you gotta go 2 rails. You want to go 2 rails up there, kind of tight into that corner. Not too hard. Oh, he went around and he had the space. Oh, that's gonna wind up good. He had enough to get around it. That wound up much better. And Tibor, oh, he holds it up. He holds it up in the corner. It's all right. They still tough to get out from here. That's for darn sure. You're gonna have to come around 2 or 3 rails, bank that 10 ball. If you get lucky, you can get below it, but man, that's tough to get there. You have to come around 3 rails like a missile. He tried it 1, 2, oh, he came too deep. Well, said, like Kelly just said, one time back in the corner. That's all you got. Just give it a good try. See if you can punch that ball backwards a little bit and bank it right back up to where you're standing. Got one. Just stay smooth. Nope, a little short. Well, you want to talk about a full length shot. You just got to remember that ball curves. That ball curves out. Just don't hit it too thin. He hit it firm so that it wouldn't curve. All right, that takes it to 7-5. Tibor and Joe have 5. There's old Lucky Dog Billiards. They're gonna have a tournament tomorrow, Saturday. I'm sorry, Saturday, which is tomorrow. At 1 o'clock tomorrow at Lucky Dog Billiards. So anybody that wants to go down and play some pool, it's 10 ball, $20 entry. Tibor's breaking. Let's see if he uses that second ball break again. It was pretty good last time. Here he is, second ball break. Good control, good punch. Couple of balls tied up, but tell you what, if you shoot the solids right now, you've got a good chance. Joe's looking at cutting the one in the side. It's an easy shot, just needs to figure out where he wants to be for the next balls. He's gonna have Tibor come over and help him think it out. It's their first time at the table after the break. They both get to get up and talk over what they see. Tibor's probably going to tell him to shoot the 1 and slide down to shoot the 5. Or the 4, I mean, I'm sorry. Just don't slide down too far. If you get below that ball, you're going to have a little trouble. Perfect. Oh, we missed the ball, though. That was the right shot. At the correct speed. Wound up having good position, just didn't make the ball. Table's still open. Ronnie's going to start right where they were going to go, starting with the 4 ball. See if he rolls forward or shoot the 5. See if he rolls forward and shoots the 5 ball. Hit a little hard. That's okay. He's got the 7. Still look at shooting the 5 ball. You cut that 5 right in right there. If you give it some English, you can draw it back. He's going to try to break this out. Oh, there you go. As long as the 11 doesn't get him. I think the 11, by the reaction of Kelly, the 11 ball just barely got him. Yeah, Kelly was not happy where it finally stopped. So it must not go. Now that leaves him in a pickle. 2 ball does not pass the corner to the 13. 1 ball cannot be shot. I don't think there's enough of that 1 ball. No, there isn't. Kelly's telling Ronnie to masse. Kelly's telling Ronnie to masse the cube all around the 13 to make the 5. Ronnie's gonna try to muscle that ball. Must be real thin because you can do it. He did it. Oh, he didn't make it. But no harm, no foul. Oh no, he left the 11 a little bit open. He can see the side of the 11 ball. Got a tough position though. He's gonna have to really be smooth. Oh, he overcut it. He overcut it, and I think he's left it open for him. Now that they've reached about the center, the middle of the match, everybody should definitely be warmed up. Everybody should be in full stroke. Oh, Kelly missed the 5. A lot of missing here. Just a bump in the road. Just a matter of who takes advantage of these situations. You can only give it back so many times. Oh, that's a good one. You can only make so many mistakes till it comes back to bite you. Ronnie's looking a little dejected over there. He knows that was a big opportunity. Could have really put the clamps on him. Could have put some pressure on him. Oh, Joe misses that in the corner. Ronnie's going to try to shoot the 1. He's looking and seeing where he needs to stop to be on the 3 ball. The 5 doesn't pass, so he's got to be on the 3. Good position. Preferably he'll come off that rail after making the 3 and run into the 5 ball. If he goes forward too much, might wind up going between the 5 and 6. That won't be any good. Kelly's taking his time, wants to make sure of this one. He knows that if they don't get out here, it's going to be tough to get another turn. Missed it. Went right between there. Left a fairly simple shot on the 15. But remember, that's the corner. That's the corner where the balls like to pop out. So you have to hit it smooth. If you overhit it, it's going to do a double jump. Pop right out. There, that's the way to hit it. Very smooth. a choice of what to do. Tibor gives him a little advice, tells him just to get back to the center of the table, but he forgot to tell him don't hit it too hard. And he left a funny shot on both balls. Left it a little hot. Interesting place to be. Your heart tells you want to cut it up to the right hand corner, but you know that you're going to be heading right to that spot, to the pocket, where you're going to end up possibly scratching. There is a way to cut it in that corner with some left-hand English and go three rails right back to where the 13 is. Let's see if he does that. Little left hand. I'm okay. Goes for the cut. Oh, that might work. Left a tough cut on the 3. This is where you can think of playing safety, possibly. You might play it safe. Ronnie chooses the safe. He left in the bank, but that's a very difficult bank. But now you want to play it safe right back to him. You want to hit the left-hand side of that 13. Heading toward the left-hand rail. Stay up there. A little harder would have been good. Oh, the ball. The ball curved. The ball took a right-hand turn on him. Still didn't sell it out. Going to be difficult to shoot that too. Oh, he's going to do something else. He's going to open these balls. Let's see what happens. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now it's going to be difficult to play. So he needs to bank that 9 ball back to this corner. If he doesn't make it, he needs to leave it on the pocket. Just leave it on the pocket. Foul. Well, Ronnie asked me. Ronnie's going to shoot the 6. Going to probably draw back a little bit, shoot the 5. I think he might have a good angle to leave him. The 2 ball right there in the side, straight in. Just got to go forward off that rail, right past the 9 ball. Yep, right there. Naturally, just bounce right out to that point. It's all speed control here. Oh, what a good rub. Got a good rub there. Ronnie might be able to hold it and not have to go up and down. Yep, he held it. Perfect, straight in. That is an absolute dead straight in shot. Just gotta stay smooth. Stay smooth and stay down. Just snap. Beautiful, beautiful. You can't ask for anything better. When your teammate leaves you an 8 ball like that, all you can do is smile. There he goes. That takes it to 8-5. 8-5. It's a race to 11. 8-5. I want to thank all the sponsors out there, all the wonderful people that have contributed so that we can have showdowns like this. Las Cruces has never had things like this before, and I hope we can grow it into something bigger. The Xlr8 tournaments have been a blessing. We never had so many tournaments. Yeah, the Xlr8 tournaments have really gotten people out playing. Whenever you can get 24 to 30 plus people in the Las Cruces, El Paso area to turn out for pool tournaments, that's fantastic. And the added money because of the sponsors that have chosen to join with Aaron and his Xlr8, we do appreciate them. Can't thank him enough. The Anthony Sosa Roofing and Construction, Jim Bob's, Dave's Hamburgers. Man, I see that, it makes me want a hamburger. I gotta go down there. It's been a while since I've been there, and since they're sponsoring us, I think I'm gonna go down there tomorrow, in fact, and have a double or a triple. Ronnie shoots the 1. Didn't quite hit it hard enough, but that's okay. He's got the 6 ball. Just needs to give it a little bit of right hand English. He's not going to be able to hold it. He wants to get up between the 12 and the 5. He tried to hold it. Oh, he did, but got away a little bit from him. Ramon came over and reminded me I kept the ads going. I just want everybody to know who the sponsors are. We appreciate them so much. Egan Automotive Repair, Strikers, Mesilla Valley Satellites, Air Control Services, all of them. Ronnie shoots the 4, makes it. Stood up, but after he shot it, leaves a good 5 ball, leaves a 7 down the corner, leaves a 7 down in the corner, and if you stop that ball, then you can shoot the deuce. Boy, that's the way to do it. Just has to stay smooth, stay down. Arm's a little shaky. That was a good shot. Arm stayed solid. 5 ball right there. Float forward and shoot the deuce. If you could shoot that deuce and stop it just right, you'll have the window for the 3 ball up in the corner. Oh, he shoots the 2 first. Here he goes. He's got to get up. Got to get up. Wow, got up for sure. Got way up. Needed to shoot that about half speed. Well, that's a tough place to be because it's hard to get shape. If he has enough angle on the 5, he could cut it in and he could roll up and still hit that window, but man, not much room. If you try to go up above the 8 ball, like he's looking at right there, then that's really a tough cut on the 3 ball. But that's probably the best choice, is to try to 2-rail it off, cut that 5, come off this bottom rail, come up off the side rail, the second diamond, even the first diamond. He banks the 3, came up short. Leaves a good opportunity for Joe and Tibor. This would be a real good time to be steady and pick up a game. They're only down 8-5 right now. It's not a big deficit. Winning this game would make a tremendous difference. You don't want to let your opponents get 2 games away from the win. You want to win about 2 or 3, 4 games right now. Solid punch. Good shape. He got away with it. Now Tibor just needs to decide. Needs to roll that ball up off there. Is he going to break him out? Probably wants to break him out. I'd want to break him out. Missed it. Slid right around him. Ended up at the end of the table. Little offline. They're gonna need to figure out a safety, or boy, that's a tough place to be. Joe's taking his time, thinking about the best options he's got, trying to work it out in his mind, trying to open his mind, choose the best option that gives him the best opportunity to still stay in the game. Shoots a safety, taps it. Oh, but he still left the 3 open, but then 8 is in a lot of trouble. There's only a couple of pockets the 8 goes in. Ronnie's trying to figure how he's going to get back. He sure stung that ball. Oh, did he get any love? Oh. I think he got hooked at the very last. What a break for Tibor and Joe. They got a roll there. They needed one and they got one. That couldn't have happened at a more opportune time. Kelly's calling it in the side pocket. He thinks he's a magician, I guess. Missed the whole ball, broke him out. Now there is a gift. You could not have asked for more than what he just did right there. Hitting it, anything. Giving a ball in hand right there is going to bite him. I have a feeling they will get out on this one. Just has to be precise. Has to think about where he wants that cue ball to be, so his teammate can have the best shot to shoot to get him shape on the 11. This is where you want to make it as simple as possible. Don't need nothing fancy. Oh, he left him a little straight, not quite. A little bit off angle. Should be able to roll up. Very well struck. Ball took a little right turn again. Good opportunity to gain a game right here. Can't let this one slip through their fingers. Good enough. I think Tibor can cut that ball. It's just a matter of controlling the cue ball. I think he's shooting it in the side pocket. Perfect. And they get one back. They get one back. 8-6 now. Tibor and Joe are trailing. Joe's going to be breaking this rack. This would be a good time for them balls to explode. Just needs to take his time and stay down on his break. Double check where he's hitting the ball. Make sure you're giving it as good and pure stroke as you can. Let's see what happens. Oh, he got a ball. Didn't hit it as pure as he could, but he got a ball. He has an opportunity. That's all you gotta get. Table is open. Tibor's contemplating, figuring out a pattern. I don't think the 14 goes by the 2 in this corner, so I think he has to shoot the 10 up in the corner. If he makes that ball, he should have a good chance. He missed it. Undercut it. Looks like Kelly's shooting the 11, which is a good choice. He's going to hopefully get it right up for the 12. That's a good shoot shot. Their only issue is going to be that 13. If that 13 goes by the 1 ball in this corner, they have a good opportunity to run the rack. If you can get by there, you got by there. That worked out all right. Gotta shoot that 14. Can't shoot the 15 right now. If you shoot the 15, you're risking running into the edge of the 1 ball, and that changes everywhere you're gonna wind up. Has to shoot the 14. Get up there for the 10. Get across the table. If that 13 goes by the 1, the 15 is the last ball you're shooting. That's where you should shoot it. Shoot the 14 and stop right there. Oh, he's trying to come across. See? That's a foul. Yeah, it is. Doesn't need to. This ball coming up here came close enough to this ball, within a ball's width, to where that's what they consider a foul. Yeah. No. If the path of this ball comes up and comes within a 7-inch circle, which is a ball from the edge of the cue ball. A ball from the edge of the cue ball. It's close enough to be considered path. It's close. It's within that path. Now that was an interesting situation there. What happened was Kelly touched the 6 ball as he shot it, and since the cue ball came within a ball of where the path of the 6 was rolling in the cue ball, they consider that a foul if it's within a ball's width from the edge of the cue ball. So where the 6 round up rolling was within a ball's width from the edge of the cue ball, therefore they consider that, I do believe, a foul. We've had that issue before. If the cue ball had stopped another couple of inches before, then it wouldn't have been considered a foul because it wasn't within a ball's width from the edge of the cue ball. Joe makes a good shot, leaves an opening. Tibor shoots the 2, comes up. Oh, he's going to freeze to the rail. Don't freeze. Freezing to the rail makes the shot tougher for control. But either way, you just got to roll forward about a foot. Leaves himself perfect on the 3, little straight. Tibor fires that in. A little bit of a stretch here for Joe. Might need to get a bridge. That's not legal. You can't do that. You can't go get somebody else's pool stick or jump stick or any. You have to play with what you brought. Joe attempted to borrow the extension from another player in the room, which is not allowed under BCA rules. He could have gone back to his own bag if he had an extension and pull his own extension out and use it, but you have to play with what you bring. You can't go wandering the room looking for a stick that'll help you. You can't go borrow somebody's jump stick. You can't borrow somebody else's equipment. You have to play with what you've brought. So he ends up missing that ball, leaves him a shot. I think he's hooked on that ball too. If he can make that 13, they have a chance. He's looking at it real good. I think he can. He's looking at the bank shot. Oh, way off. Is he gonna get a little roll? Nope. Open it up. Oh. Leaves a combination. 5-ball doesn't go clean. We're gonna have to shoot the 6 to the 5. No easy task. Missed it. He's leaving the 10. If Ronnie can cut that 10 on the side, he can cut it in the corner. Cutting in the corner won't give him any shape. Ronnie asks Kelly if what she wants to do is shoot in the corner or the side. He's got to shoot it in the side. It's the only way to get shape. Smooth stroke, good shot. Ronnie got a good shot there. Now it's going to be up to Kelly to come with a better one. She's going to come around up and down the table. Kelly takes a minute to look at it because he's trying to figure out how to get around to be on the right side of that 13. Good 3-rail shot right here. A little bit of juice. Oh, he killed it. He got lucky though. It bounced over. Leaves Ronnie a bank shot cross side. Not what you want, but it's better than what it was going to be. One good shot. Tremendous. Perfect control. Here's the championship shot. The other one was tough. The other one needed to be made. But here is where the champions make this. Oh, we missed it. Leaves him a wonderful opportunity now. Just roll forward a little bit, make that 6 to the side. Leave yourself the 3-rail running shot into the corner. Just roll forward, not too far, not too far. And leaves him a little bit of right-hand English follow, running right through it. Right through that ball, right through that rail, the top rail, to the side rail, heading back down to this left-hand corner. Easy to miss. Easy to miss hit. But you have to practice these. This is a shot you have to have in your bag. It has to be natural. Has to be part of your repertoire. You have to have the ability to pound this ball and stroke it. You have to practice it at your house, wherever you practice at. This is a shot to get used to. It comes up a lot. He just slammed it. Nothing smooth about that. Ronnie with a cut. Ronnie looks good. Ronnie comes through with a nice little cut, making it 9 to 6. That is a huge game. 8-7 would have been a lot better than 9-6. Take a look at our sponsors on there. If you need anything, sure be nice if you guys check them out for whatever you need. We appreciate them so much. Without their sponsorship, we wouldn't be able to do the streaming. We wouldn't be able to have these type of challenge matches. TCMB Design. Old House and Billiards, which now serving alcohol. Old Jim Bob's. He brings by burritos during our tournaments. Tremendous burrito. Man, that chili last time was so good. It was hot. Had the hot and then he had the mild. The hot had some real bite to it. I'll tell you what, it's been a while since I had some chili like that. Mesilla Valley Satellites, been around forever. Striker Shooting World, thank you guys so much. The Cut Gallery, they've been around a long time too. And then our friends in El Paso at the Pizza Zone, Erwin and Tony, you guys are fantastic. Not only do you sponsor this, you guys sponsor those tournaments you have over there. You guys are really helping Pool out. Has a wonderful place over there. They got like 8 7-footers and 2 9-foot diamonds. I mean, that's just a beautiful place. If you've never been there, they make great pizzas. And they're a hell of a nice guys. Tony and Erwin. Erwin's the boss man. Tony's his brother, helps run the place, I guess. They've been doing it a while. And then they decided to do the pool table and pizzas. Good shot by Ronnie. Rolls up onto the 4-ball. Kelly trying to figure out where he needs to be. I think they're going to have to shoot the 7 next. Question is, what angle do you want to be at? You want to run into the 1? I think he wants to shoot that. Oh, he's going to shoot the 7 first. I guess the 1 goes right by that 13 in the corner. Ronnie's contemplating, does he shoot that ball on the side and try to stun over, or does he shoot it in the corner and come off the rail and back out? Corner's probably his better choice. He's got a bigger pocket. Oh, he came up short. Hung it on the lip. Joe cut the 15. Oh, I don't believe it didn't go in. It looked like it was going to fall. Kelly misses that ball. Leaves these guys an opportunity for Joe and Tibor. They definitely need to take advantage of everything now. Oh, that might have hurt. Have to get a better, closer look at that. If he's going to shoot it. I don't know if he left enough to cut the 14 in the corner. That the 12 or the 13 ball is in a funny spot there. Really tough situation. Tibor's trying to figure out a way to play a little safe here, but there's nowhere to really hide. He's just hoping that one ball's in such a weird spot that they won't be able to get to it. He's thinking about kicking that ball in, which isn't bad. It's not a bad idea. Calling it down here in this corner. He's hoping to make that 5 and mess everything up. He did. No. Yeah. It looks easy, but that one ball is in a tricky spot. I do believe it goes by the 13 down in this corner, but you're going to have to get up above it, and you're going to have the angle to get on that 8 ball afterwards. He's looking at being on the low side of it, which would be fantastic, but that's a tough place to get there. Kelly shoots a 5 with authority, trying to get up above there. Oh, he was trying to leave it short to shoot the 3 in the corner and run into those. That's not going to work. Ronnie wants to play it safe, I think. Doesn't know what to do, but this is the critical shot right here. This is critical. He's calling the 4 ball, banking the 1 to the 4, which is quite ambitious. Yeah, there he goes. Let's see. Might come up a little short. Oh, he got it. He might make it. Oh, wow. Surprised that ball didn't go in. Oh, he Sure didn't give it away. He's gonna have to shoot 14, put a stop shot, bank the 10 ball, and come up to the middle of the table. It's doable. That's an idea too. He's gonna call the 13 in that corner, just in case he makes it. He put a good hit on that ball. That was an alright shot. Yep, he did call that shot. A good bank right here. Drilled it. Couldn't ask for anything better. Looks like an easy shot, but it's all about getting shape. You want to leave your partner as easy as possible. And that is how you do it right there. You cannot ask for a better shot than that. Any day, anytime. Tibor for the win. That makes it Joe and Tibor 7. Ronnie and Kelly 9. Match tightens up. We're gonna have a hell of a finish here. Tibor made the 8. That means Joe's gonna be breaking. It's time for Joe to have a good break. Tibor's been doing well in his breaks. Now it's time for Joe to come through with a good break right here. If they could break and run this, they'd be right back in the match. Punched it good. Nothing. Sluggish on the break. Sure opened up everything. Oh, there you go. No ball on the rail. No balls pinching each other. No balls touching each other. That would be considered a wide open rack in my book. It's just, what do you pick? Looks like the stripes are the best choice with the 14. It looks like the only choice. They're wide open. Kelly makes his, leaves a good shot. Leaves a good shot. Ronnie's just going to stay right there. Perfect. They've got to find a way to get up to that 9 ball. They want to be in the area where the 5 is. Shooting that ball with top. Oh, leaving Ronnie that cut. Kelly's telling Ronnie he's got to cut that 10 in the corner. Ooh, he makes it. Oh, what an unlucky roll. Covers the balls. doesn't leave him an open shot. That was one of the worst outcomes you could hope for. A million different things could have happened there. Kelly's looking at cutting that ball in the corner. He calls the 9 in the corner. He's taking his time. He knows that if they mess this up, he's going to leave a wide open table. Now he's thinking of a safety. He's thinking, can I get that cue ball to stay on that rail? Still unsure. Going back to look at the 9. He couldn't pull the trigger on that. Oh, that worked out tremendous. That was a great shot. What a time to come with a steady stroke. I mean, sure, Tibor can shoot the 1, but there's no out. There is a safety. There's a couple different ways to shoot a save here. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work so well. Here's the choice of the 15 in the side, the 14 in the corner, 12 in the corner. Shoot the 12. Roll up a foot or two and shoot the 9. Oh, he thinks he can. Oh, no. Oh, no, like this. Oh, he chooses the corner and he missed it. Kelly bursts out laughing. Kelly starts laughing. He was in line watching directly down the line where he's sitting. He saw that ball wasn't close from the get-go. All right, here is a opportunity that they didn't think they were going to get. It's time to bear down. Oh. I don't know what to say about that one. Focus got away from him that time. Lost a little focus and he got a little lucky, but I don't understand why he's not shooting this ball on the side. I guess it doesn't do anything. Oh, there's a tremendous shot. Does the 15 go? I guess so. Just got a punch and draw it. Oh, he just slapped it. Oh, and he got hooked. Oh, he got hooked. Just slapped at the ball. Didn't have a position in mind. That is not good. guy is stumped. What do you do here? He's drawing some kind of Egyptian hieroglyphs out there. Is he thinking he could cross corner that thing? Look at that ball get right up in that. Wow. There are a lot of different ways to get to the 2 to where you can get to the 5 and shoot in the opposite corner up there. But it's going to take a little bit of work. You can do it now. Come around 3 rails with the 1 ball. Make the 1 and come around 3 rails to the back side of the 5. Or follow and shoot the 2. A little harder. He didn't hit it hard enough. Oh, does it go in the corner? I think it goes in the corner. This is the most critical shot so far of this entire match. This could be the difference between staying in the match or having your back against the wall. He's choosing the 5 in the side. And he made it. Oh, that is amazing, is right. That was a tremendous stroke. That should carry him. That should carry him. Just gotta play position. Oh. No, he doesn't. Now you're making up rules. Kelly thought it was a foul because Tibor told him what to do. He thought that the player at the table had to ask his teammate. Either one can make the suggestion. It was just a quick suggestion to shoot the 7 instead of the 2. There he goes up there to the 2. Which will let him roll up and down, get on that 4 ball in many different ways. It is critical that they make this ball and he gets out from here. He missed it. Did he get lucky? Nope. Went right by it. Ronnie made a good shot there. It's on the rail. You gotta have a steady backstroke. Gotta have a steady arm. This is easily a missable shot under the pressure, under the circumstances. And he missed it. Yep, there's the guy that can miss any ball at any time. Tibor just needs to roll up, get back down to right where the 2-ball is, a little higher than it is right now. Oh, not so hard. Roll, he says, and it rolls. And it curved a little, which helped. He got the roll and the curve. Now let's see what Joe does. Is he just gonna stop it? My God. He missed a straight in 4-ball. Wow. Wow. No, not right now. I do not believe that Joe missed that ball on the side. Boy, that was a gimme. Why he hit it so hard. That was critical. That would have made it 9-8 and they would have been breaking. Nine to 8. Now Ronnie and Kelly are on the hill. The only way Joe and Tibor win this match is putting 4 in a row. And all Kelly and Tibor has to do is, or Kelly and Ronnie has to do is squeak one out. A lot of pressure on Joe and Tibor right now. Kelly broke dry, so Joe has first opportunity at the table. It's open. Now Joe's questioning everything he's doing. He knows he's been in that. As long as he makes the 10.
Holiday to stop sniffing glue.
Joe needs to just relax and breathe and take it easy, one shot at a time. That ball might be a little straight, no angle. So once he makes it, he's not sure what he can do with it. Stop it right there, or roll through it. Spun through it, got a good kiss. Opened up his next shot. The 14's the only ball with trouble. It's got a couple different pockets to go in. to start thinking about that 14. You can't leave it for your last shot. You gotta get rid of it pretty quick. Oh, got a little bump. But now the 11 does not go by the 5 in this corner. So Joe's going to have to snap that ball, draw it back about a foot or so, down to the bottom rail to the first diamond. So Tibor can shoot it up in the corner and hopefully get shape on the 14. Too hard, he drained it in the corner. Gives Ronnie and Kelly ball in hand. Still no walk in the park. This is not a 1, 2, 3 out. Ronnie's choosing to shoot the 5 up in the corner. Wait, maybe he's going to the other corner. Oh. All he's got to do is roll forward. He's got many options here. Depends on how far he wants to roll it. Well, you hit it pretty stiff. That is a good shot. That's going to leave him right on the 5. If he just dead stops it, he can shoot the 2 ball right after it. Ronnie wants Kelly to shoot the 5 and roll up for him to shoot the 3, which I do not like. If you could get to the 3 if you stop the cue ball right there and shoot the 2. The 2's no easy shot. Ronnie's got to stretch. Gonna get to the 1 ball now. He wants to just come back across. Leave him for the 1. He's going to try to roll up past the center of the table so that Ronnie can shoot the 7. He's going to have to give it right-hand English. He's going to have to control a lot of different factors. Gonna give it some snap draw. See if you don't draw it back to the side pocket. Oh, perfect. It's gonna roll just enough. He was trying to get on the 6, but doesn't realize that's just as good or better. Oh, Ronnie missed the ball. Ronnie missed a straight-in shot. Didn't give it away though. A little bit of a backwards cut here. Hard to control where that cue ball is going to wind up, especially since the 14 only has a couple of pockets. Almost looks like if he shot it, he'd run right into it, 2 rails. Can he hit it soft enough to come up short on the 14 and cut it in the corner where the 7 is? I don't think so. This is for the match. He makes it. He does it. Don't get behind the 7. Don't freeze on the 7. Well, he missed the 14, left the 7 straight in. And you gotta make sure to get decent shape for the 6 of the 2. Just gotta follow through it and roll to the rail. He missed it. Did he hook him? Oh, wow. That is one lucky son of a gun there. Can he mass in, or is he going to have to jump it? He's going to have to jump it. Hoping for a dead jump stop shot and not follow it in. What an incredible shot. Man jumps that ball, sticks that ball, leaves it right there. They're still in the match, and the match goes on. What an incredible jump shot. Probably the best shot of the whole match so far. 8-10. Tibor and Joe have 8. And Ronnie and Kelly have 10. Tight match. Yep, best shot of the match so far, jumping that ball. Without a doubt. Old West El Paso Construction. We appreciate you sponsoring the Xlr8 tournaments and the showdowns. The score is, Tibor's asking the score, 8-10. 10-8. Tibor's breaking, which is probably best for him. He's been smashing the heck out of the balls, been making a ball every time. using the second ball break. This would be a good time to make a ball or two for sure. Tremendous. Snap that corner ball right in. Fairly open table. Whoa. Let's get this magic rack out of the way. Tibor and Joe are shooting at this point. Table's open. Scores 10-8 in favor of Ronnie and Kelly. Tibor stepping up to say something. After the break, both players can approach the table on the first shot and look it over and talk with each other. Sorry about that, kept the ads up. Missed it. Wasn't close. Ronnie's choosing to shoot a solid 3-ball. They're planning on breaking out the 2-ball sometime along this pattern, but it's tough. It's going to be tough to get that 2-ball out in the open. Kelly fires at it, not even close. Not quite sure how he thought he was going to get to the proper angle on that. Ronnie's checking to make sure the 6-ball goes by. Still no angle to get on the 2. Kelly does not have many options here. They choose to call a safety. And if he breaks those balls out, that's the worst thing he could do. No, he didn't. He shot the 6. He made it. Didn't want to make it. Wanted to leave the ball in the pocket. That's one time you want to rattle the ball. Now Tibor might be able to play it safe right here. Just put the 14, stay behind the 15. Oh, he called the 15. He missed it. Got away with it. Got away with it. It seemed like a reluctant shot. Didn't have full conviction. Ronnie calls the 4 in the side. I think if he makes it, he might leave him a cross-side bank on the 2. You just gotta roll forward a tiny bit. Just barely tap this ball in. Oh, he missed it. That would have been optimal for Kelly. He'd have had that 2-ball cross side. Now Joe's up shooting the 14. Needs to find a way to get up there. They need to get up to those 2 balls at the end of the table so that they can use an angle to break out that 10. Does not want to leave this ball down here at this bottom. Oh, he got through there. That'll work. That will keep the train on the tracks right there. He's gonna have to come around 2 rails. Might even be able to break out that 10 right now. Nope, he didn't do it. He did leave enough. There is just enough for him to make that ball in the corner. I do believe it goes by. This is critical. Oh, he missed the shot in the corner, but still no easy out. You got to be on the low side of the 2 in order to back cut it into the side. If you're shooting it from where the 4 is, you're gonna double kiss the 2 ball. So he's really needs to draw this ball back to the bottom side. Was he gonna? I don't think he's gonna do that. I will if he shoots it. If he shoots the 2, I'll take a look. Opts to play safe. Interesting. He could have made that ball and drawn back a couple of feet and left Ronnie a good cross-side bank. Tibor gets up and fires that ball in the corner. Joe shoots a 13, drills it. Oh, gets up on there. Gonna have to play a safety. You're gonna have to thin off the side of that ball. The question is which direction. Oh, I choose the other way. Oh, he might break him out. Might scratch. Oh, that's the worst thing that could happen. Yep, shot it the wrong direction. No rail.
Yes, it got a rail, kicked off the rail, and it's even on the rail right now. Talking about it bounced off.
Not on the rail. It didn't hit the rail.
Bounced off. It bounced off.
Did not hit the rail.
Oh, fucking make you. Oh, got it. I wish we had that damn big guy.
That was close, but the ball did not hit the rail. When he struck his ball, the ball floated forward like it was going to touch the rail, and then didn't touch the rail, and wound up a centimeter or so off the rail. Kelly with a good shot. He let him see it, but it's Joe's calling it down here. Long rail bank. Oh, he looks like he has a chance. That ball curved. That ball had a chance. Looked good, actually. Looked like it was coming down. Ronnie's going to cut it in the side pocket with a little spin. Made a good shot. That was a good shot right there. A lot of pressure here, boys. This is for the whole wheel of cheese. Kelly with a good shot. Ronnie shooting the 8 inside for the win. And there it is. Good match. Ronnie and Kelly come out ahead 11-8. Was a good match. There are a lot of opportunities for Joe and Tibor. They let a lot of games slip through their fingers. They tried their best. And again, thanks to all the sponsors that make this possible. Aaron Horvath, really nice guy, tremendous asset to the pool community here in Las Cruces. 11-8. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you next time. This is Big Mick signing out. Thank you.